Good morning. Today I would like to talk to you about my motovlog setup. I used to make videos for RV maintenance. So when I did that, I just had a Sony Handycam. I don't remember which model it is. I've actually got it in my tank bag right now. I'll show you in a few minutes. My GoPro Session, which is right here. So I've had this for a long time. And when I started my motorcycling journey, I decided to buy an extra action camera, so I got the Insta360 One RS. Now, a couple other things I had to get is for my helmet, and actually in both my helmets I have the same mic. It is the Movo mic. It's a wired mic plugged right into the Insta360 camera here. I did have to get the special mod for the Insta360 camera to be able to plug it in. It's not weatherproof, so if I'm in the rain, I actually have to unplug it and insert a little rubber grommet into the camera so the camera doesn't get damaged. Now, the setup is pretty easy, or I should say it seemed easy. The biggest problem I have is with my microphone. I've struggled to get good sound with the microphone. And that's including sometimes I forget to push in this little mod on the camera and then I don't get good audio. So the other day I went for a long ride and I didn't have this mod pushed in enough and all my footage was useless because you couldn't hear me talking. So the Movo microphone, it has a lot of wire to it. So I basically wrapped it around the inside. It's in between the foam of my helmet and the padding. So I've got it wrapped around in there, a little bit of tape. And the microphone itself, I'll see if I can add a picture of it here. Because I've been struggling with my sound and the wind noise, it has a foam muffler on it already. And then I put what's called a dead cat. It's supposed to help with the wind, and that didn't help enough. Plus it gets really annoying when you have this big fuzzy foam cat. Dead cat in your mouth. So I put a rubber balloon over it. So I have a balloon over the microphone as well, and I'll show that. And I just zap strapped it to try to prevent the wind noise. I have seen some motor vloggers where they actually seal their vents permanently so that way they don't get wind noise. The problem is where I ride, quite often I get a lot of fogging throughout the year. And I really need those vents to help clear up the fogging. So that's what I've got. So it's a pretty basic setup I have. It's not hard. Most of the time I am filming in 1080. Let's see, what am I filming at? 1080 with 60 frames a minute. I've switched from 30 frames a minute to 60. And in watching some other YouTube channels, I've discovered that maybe I can try to go up a little bit to 2.4K if my computer can handle it. Because YouTube, when you download or upload your videos to YouTube, it lowers the resolution. So if I upload it by 2.4, hopefully the resolution will be at 1080 by the time you watch it. So that's my hope. That's if my computer could do it, because I did try one on my wife's computer, but I have a really old Macintosh laptop that I use, and it doesn't have a lot of memory, or it doesn't have a lot of, I guess, RAM. And so I think 4K processing, even getting it from the camera to the computer, is going to be a problem. So I'm going to, this will be the first ride attempting this 2.4. So this is the original camera I've had for about 12 years. My family bought for me as a gift. So it does 1080, that's about it. I use this for any of the small things that I'm filming, any of the work I'm doing on my motorcycle. I will use this because I can zoom in. And yeah, it's been super reliable. So I'll probably keep that for a long time. I don't normally use that out here, but I just wanted to bring it to show you. And I mean, I guess I could use it out here if I, put it aside of the trailer or something, but it's just not, it's not really a durable camera, so it's more of keeping on a tripod type thing. So that is my Sony Handycam. And of course this little session here, super durable. I think you could probably run over it with a car and it wouldn't break. It does get hot though, unless you're moving, so it's nice to have it right here or on your chin because it stays cool as you're moving. However, I haven't found a way to put the microphone into it, and I don't think you can with this one. It's basically, I have it set up so it's just push the button and it starts recording. So if you want to start a motovlog, it's really not that hard. You could even just do it with one camera. The only thing is you want to get a camera that you can actually plug a mic into, whether that's a wireless one or a wired one. I did buy a wireless lapel mic. I don't think that will work from a motorcycle when I'm moving. It's a bit of a bulky setup, though I haven't tried it. But I have no problem with this wire sticking out of the camera into my helmet anyway. Potentially, if you're able to do a wireless setup, then you can record no matter what the weather conditions are, where I can't record in the heavy rain with audible, like I can't talk, so that's a downside. Anyway, if you are thinking about riding or thinking about vlogging, and maybe I will have helped someone get started, there's lots of good videos out there on YouTube about motovlogging. I'm just a beginner, so really my setup's really basic, but there's some really awesome channels out there that'll give you some good ideas on how to motovlog. Take care and ride safe.